It's your boy with
It's
Scapone.
man like our Trizzy.
And today we're talking about why us black men should appreciate our black women more.
We should appreciate them more because these are women, like most black families anyway, like majority have a single mum in it. Well, if you're black anyway.
Yeah, you can relate to
And
it.
they bring us up, for example. So I don't get why certain like men feel the need to disrespect them now, when these are the people who have practically raised you to be who you are.
Yeah.
And it's not even that, like things like racism, like when women want to apply for jobs or anything, modelling agencies, this and that, I guarantee you they get turned away just because of racism, just because either they're too dark,
the colour of their skin,
and stuff like that. Like, it's horrible. And also the way they're just treated within society. For me, like obviously black men get treated bad, but for me they get treated worse.
Yeah.
For me, because when black women get slandered, very rarely does anyone to fight their corner.
Which, as black men, we should be doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Therefore, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, bro. I feel like I need to second that in a sense where you're right. When black men are going through stuff and they're being stereotyped, we're like, black women are the first to defend us. Have you noticed that? But then when it's the other way around, we don't show the same love that they're showing us back to them. Do you know what I mean? And that's totally wrong. As black men, we should do better. You know what I mean?
Just back them. As soon as you see the slander, back them.
Of course.
You get me? They're your own people.
Exactly. My mum taught me from young, respect women, especially black women.
Especially your own.
Exactly, because you come from a black woman yourself. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Exactly, man.
It's as simple as that. You can't be one. Don't get me wrong. Everybody has a preference. Every guy has a preference in what kind of girls they like, innit?
But you can't paint everyone under the same brush.
Same brush.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and be like all black girls look like this. No,
All
because
black girls are trash. Like,
yeah.
No, they're not. And that goes for every race, whether it be white. Not all white girls are trash. Not etc. Like, don't get me wrong. Some can be trust, but there's some good people in the world.
Yeah.
Get me? It's a like minority.
Yeah.
But there is some good people in the world.
100%.
You get me?
And like single mothers as well. Most single mothers are black. Let's be real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like like black men, we need to do much more. When you have kids with people,
we need to not duck out. We need to actually people, men who duck out after having a family.
Cowards.
You're not a man.
Yeah,
you're not a man.
Yeah, you're a coward.
Get me? A real man would be there regardless.
Yeah.
Whether you got a busy schedule, you got work, and you're barely seeing the family. Any time that you have, you will be there to support and help your wife, etc.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
what I plan to do. You get it?
Exactly.
Because I kind of got a busy schedule where I work. You get it?
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Obviously, like I make time for the people I care about around my schedule.
Yeah, you work around it.
You get me?
Yeah.
You don't just duck out and then start moving bummy.
Do you know what I don't like as well? When certain black men will like make a family, leave the child's life, leave like the young black women or just black women in general to just pick up the pieces, and then when it suits them, they want to come back into their child's life.
Bro, you're literally saying my life story.
Literally.
Well, you're saying my life
but
story.
it's like we can relate to it.
Nah, I hit different. When you said that just now.
We're black men.
Nah, I hit different. Still.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go into specifics here, but I go through similar things. Why? Because we're from the same background, so we can relate to a lot. But yeah, like I feel like us as black men, we need to do more, man.
Much more.
Empower our black women. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, man. Make them feel confident. Because I guarantee you, there's obviously there's some black women that are confident, there's some that aren't. But obviously those that aren't, innit? We need to tell them like, no, innit? Like, God, you brought you into this world because you serve a big purpose.
Yeah.
You get me? And it's not even that, like, things like when the sun's up, for example,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, like it's not even that. Appreciate your own skin.
Skin.
We got melanin.
Exactly.
You get it? When the sun's out, our skin is glowing.
Exactly. Melanin.
No one can chat to us, bruh.
All black is beautiful.
You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, my preference is black women, isn't it?
Same here.
Straight up.
All day, every day.
Yeah, bro.
Do you know what I mean? I appreciate my own. I can tell you that for a fact.
100%,
I will always
bro,
appreciate
and
my
I will never change.
Mm-hmm. I've been like that from young. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've had a few black friends that would tell me they don't like black women.
Exactly that. I told you. Yeah.
I will ask them why, because obviously everyone deserves their side of the story or their explanation. You know what I mean? They'll be like, black women are too rowdy. Black women are this. Black women are that. I'm like, listen, broski.
I had a friend like that as well.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Yeah, I'm not dating any black women."
Do you know what it is?
Because, yeah, all of them are rowdy. Notice the key word, all.
All.
That shit gotta stop.
Yeah.
It's gotta stop.
Because even with my boy, he was my boy at the time, not my boy anymore. But I noticed at the time, every black woman that I used to ask him, do you think she's nice? Do you think he would always say, it's not my type. Like it's always when it was a black woman, he would say it's not my type. But the minute it was a white girl, it's my type. I'm just like, bro, stop cooning. Do you know what I mean? Man. You can have your preference, but at the same time, don't do this thing of...
It's not even that.
Yeah.
You don't have to naturally be with a woman. But if you find someone attractive, just say it. The fuck.
No, but my thing is...
Come on now.
My thing is... If you don't... That's why the key word of this is preference.
Yeah.
You can have your preference. You
of
can
course.
say... Like, I can show someone a picture of a black woman, like a black guy, and show a picture of a black woman. Cool, you cannot find her nice. That's perfectly fine. But if it's becoming a common theme, then something's fishy there.
Something's wrong with you.
Something's wrong with you. That's a you problem. Do you know, exactly. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's just like, just learn, like, you don't have to be with black women, but just learn how to respect them at the very least. That's the least you can do.
The minimum, the bare minimum of anything, anyway, is just basically respect, manners, and honesty.
Have home training.
That is the bare minimum, and it doesn't cost anything. There's no excuse for it because everyone can afford it.
Yeah.
It's just if you choose, if you want to take it up. You get me? Because it doesn't cost anything.
Bro, I'll be real. We're black men ourselves.
Yeah.
But I'll be real. The things black women have to go through on a day-to-day basis.
Just to make sure we're okay.
We're okay. Do you know what I mean? And the way I see certain men slander them, it's like, how fucking dare you, fam? Do you know what I mean? Like, black women, they don't deserve the slander. They really don't. They really don't.
They really do not.
Do you know what I mean? And if certain black men are not gonna stand up for them, we are, innit? Do you know what I mean?
I don't care. He says what?
I've been like that from young. Every time I see certain man getting onto black girl, I'm like, bro, are you sick, fam? Do you know? Especially if it's coming from a black man, I'll be like, bro, like...
Oh, you skunk? Do you not love yourself?
Yeah, bro. Do you know where you come from? Like, it's in a way, it's like you're failing your ancestors.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day...
You're failing your ancestors and you're failing yourself.
Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, our ancestors fought for us in order for us to have independence, have things like freedom.
This goes into the Windrush thing. Exactly that. If that Windrush thing didn't happen, you would be in either Caribbean or
in Africa. Yeah, a lot of things will be different.
And God knows what would be happening.
Yeah, exactly.
You get me? So just basic things like that, you got to thank them for. And then you have the audacity to sit there and slander people. And what have you been doing? Like,
for example,
crazy
a big example of this year why black women back us black men when that times get hard. The football match against what do you call it? Just the final just the other day, yeah. Literally, they as soon as Bakayoko Saka, Sancho, Sterling was suffering racial abuse, he was the first to fight their corner.
Black women. Bro, do you know how many stories and stuff I was seeing on my social media timeline?
Telling them to keep their head up.
Of black women saying, "Oh, don't worry, young king, don't worry." I guarantee you, tomorrow, if let's say a black woman is slandered and that, you're barely gonna see that on brothers' pages.
and black men defending them. You wouldn't see it.
You're not.
Barely anyway.
Exactly.
Which is wrong.
So where is the same energy?
Mhm.
Because it's clearly not there.
Mhm. Do you know what I mean? It's just like you said, bro, in the beginning, the way society is. Like we think we have it hard getting like racial.
They
abuse.
have it
They
the
have
hardest.
it worse.
I'm not hearing.
They have it 10 times
Yeah,
worse.
they have it the hardest. Don't get it twisted. We have it hard.
Yeah, of course we do.
Of course.
But it's not as hard as them.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be real.
Yeah, yeah.
They have to go through things like pregnancy.
Yeah.
They have to go through things like period.
Pregnancy is apparently one of the most painful things ever.
Mhm.
Obviously, we're males, so we're
So
not
we
gonna
would never experience that.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
But from my mom's perspective, anyway,
mhm.
of what she's told me,
No.
it's one of the most painful things ever.
Of course. And us as men, we have to acknowledge that. Do you know what I mean? We can't just brush it
Acknowledge
to
they're
the
going
side.
through all
Yeah.
of this just to make sure we're good.
Do you know what I mean? It's just like, bruv, even going back to the point of black women, yeah, in general, and I'm talking about single mothers in general, but also black women, yeah.
Mm.
Remember when we were young, and not even when we were young, because we're still young now, but
Yeah.
even at times now, when your mum asks you, "Are you hungry?" Sometimes she will make you food. She's hungry herself, but she will make sure you eat before
Yeah,
her
yeah, yeah.
because it's her priority as a mother.
To make sure you're
You know what I
okay,
mean?
you're up on your feet.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying, you're young.
Mm-hmm.
You're young, you've only just begun life.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're really young.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
You've only just begun life.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to be able to grow and stuff like that.
Me and you, you're 22, I'm 25.
Yes, I'm 22. Yeah.
I'm 25.
Yeah.
I feel like I've barely even learned anything. This is just
Obviously,
the beginning.
we've lived a little bit of a decent amount, innit?
But it's not enough.
But deep, innit?
Mm-hmm.
50,
Yeah.
usually anyway,
Yeah.
is the halfway mark in life.
In life, yeah.
We're probably at a quarter. You know what I'm saying? So, we haven't experienced jack shit yet.
Exactly. That's my thing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my point.
And your mothers are usually ranging from, unless they're really young mothers, from like 40 to 50 and stuff like that. So they've lived literally half a life. So majority of the time they know what they're talking about.
And do you know why certain black men as well, not to play choose a side, but I'm just being real in it.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a male, I'll say it how it is.
Of course, yeah.
Like, do you know how much black women, when certain fathers leave for whatever reason, play mum and dad? And it's not easy, especially if you have a son as well. Because certain things, like, for example, taking your kid to football and things like that.
My mum used to do
Yeah,
that.
it's
Yeah.
the same here.
Yeah.
But then there's certain things you can't really tell, like...
It's not even that.
Yeah.
You see, if obviously, because I can relate to that,
Yeah.
as I have no sisters.
Same here.
And a father figure's not there, for example.
Yeah.
You have to automatically, especially if you're the oldest.
Oldest, yeah.
And in
The
my
responsibility
case,
falls on you.
I can relate to that.
Yeah, same.
Again,
Same.
you have to become a man yourself. No one's gonna teach. No one's teaching you how. Whatever. There's no father figure to guide you. You have to learn that.
And sorry to cut you as well,
Sure,
bro,
bro.
yeah. Sorry to cut you, but I feel like I need to say this point because it'll come out my head. When you're the oldest as well,
Yeah.
when you reach a certain age as the oldest, you have no time to be a kid anymore.
There's no
because
time to be
it's
a
it's
kid,
kind of
yeah.
like being a part-time parent in a way.
Yeah. You
Do
are.
you know what I mean? Because I'm using me for example. When I reached a certain age, like 15, 16, them ages there, I had to do certain things that certain brothers that had a mum and dad weren't doing.
Of course.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So now, obviously, my mum's had more children. It's like, you get me? They can like relax because they're younger. Like, you know how it is when they're younger. It's like,
When they're younger.
yeah, there's no there's
the
not much,
burden's not put on
it's
them.
not put on them. It's put on
But
you
for
as the
example,
oldest. Yeah.
when you're the oldest, even me, like, because obviously I've just moved home. I already the bills and stuff and all of that, like, that's getting put on me and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And just like
It's not easy, man.
priorities to maintain the household
Listen.
and stuff
you
like
know.
that. That's been put on me because my mum knows now. Yeah, I'm grown, and I need to start taking responsibility. You know what I'm saying? But when you're younger, the responsibility is not really on you.
On you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Until you
it's
get
more on
older.
the parents, yeah. It's more on
Yeah.
the parents.
So in a way, when you have that father figure and you're the oldest, in a way, you are the father. Not in that instance, because obviously that's your mum, innit?
Yeah.
And I don't promote incest. That's disgusting.
Of course. Yeah, of course. But I know what you mean. Yeah, I know
That's
what you're
buzz,
trying
you
to
feel
say.
me?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But yeah, man, in a way, you become the father.
Yeah.
Get me? I wanted to make that clear. That's why I said I don't promote
Yeah.
incest, because I
Of
wanted
course,
to make that
but
very
some
clear.
people might get the wrong end of the
Yeah,
stick. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Do you know what I mean, bro? This has been such a good discussion that you don't understand, fam. Do you know what I mean? And it's good to talk on topics like this because not many black men would have the courage or even have the decency to talk about things we're talking about now.
Speak up.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like what we're doing right now is standing up for black women. Do you know what I mean?
And I always will, man.
We always have to do that as much as we can. Do you know what I mean? Not just when we see fit or when like it will suit an agenda. No, but we need to make
regardless.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. We need to make sure we always empower our black. Even for example, black women that I know that have YouTube channels. Yeah, I make sure when they ask me to promote their YouTube channels, whether it will be music that they're doing or whatever, I make sure I promote it because you get me. That's our community. We have to help push and elevate our people.
Exactly. You see other races, they push their communities.
So we need to do more of the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not just degrade each other.
Yeah, but
and say we're this and that, because when you're doing that, you're not making any progress. You're going around in circles and you're going down.
And if anything, it's not like you said. There's no progression there, innit?
At all.
And it doesn't help anybody.
Yeah.
It makes people's situations worse. How about come together as a community, help each other? I know it's not realistic. Because that's just how society is. That's just how reality is. But at the same time, all we can do is try.
But at the same time, it may not be realistic, but it's a possibility.
Exactly. That's why I said all we can do is try. You know.
It's a possibility. That doesn't mean it's not impossible.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's possible if people are willing to engage. You know what I'm saying? And actually use their
Everything's about learning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me, I'm the sort of person where, even if I've done something right, I would think, you know what could I have done better to like...
Exactly that,
you know what I mean? As a person, someone that wants to be successful, you have to think like that.
And you have to be willing to be open-minded.
Yeah.
Man. So when opportunities come, and I don't just sit around and say, nah, I don't want to do it. It might not interest me. Because there's been a lot of opportunities that I've not taken.
Yeah.
Or there's been some that I have taken that I thought initially, no, I wouldn't like that, and I've done it, and I've actually found I liked it.
Of course.
But yeah, man, as I said, we need to just uplift ourselves, make communities, man, and spread awareness about this, man. Because enough's enough, man.
Same here.
Right.
I agree with that.
Give black women the respect they deserve. Give them their flowers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Each and every time, you know.
But yeah, do you have anything to say, man?
Yeah, bro. I second everything you're saying in the sense where... Bro, who's rapping outside, fam? What going for Donny? Bro, my man's rapping like he's Skrillex.
Dizzy Rascal.
Yeah, fam. Like Dizzy Rascal and that. But yeah, man. Like, long story short, we just need to do what we can do as black men. Like, because if we don't talk about helping our black women and being there for our black women, us as black men, we're part of the problem. Do you know what I mean? Us taking our time out to do this video, that should show certain, not even certain, all black women that there actually is certain black guys that genuinely care.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
That will actually fight your corner.
Yeah. Me, I'll fully.
Bro, I will fight to the death. I don't give a shit.
100%. You know, like that. That's literally what it is. If other races don't like it, that's them, innit? You get me? I'm not here to please everyone, innit?
Exactly.
You know
You can't please everyone.
You can't please everybody. You can be 50 Cent. Everybody has haters, bruv. Everybody has haters. So if it's like, for example, YouTube. Some people may like your content. Some people may not like your content.
The people who like your content, yeah, they're your supporters. People who don't, that's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, because they'll
like something else, isn't it?
Because at the end of the day, people come and go.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? It's like friends. Friends come and go. In life, a lot of things come and
But,
go.
but at the same time,
Yeah.
you need that in a way.
Yeah.
Because that helps you learn.
Yeah. Which
You
is
get
very
me?
true. Which is very, very, very
Because
true.
some people show you things that will make you learn and gain more knowledge. That means the next time round, when you buck into a similar situation, you know how to deal with it. And you're mentally prepared.
And when you have friends, this goes for even us, but I'm talking about the viewers, yeah? Like, when you have friends, don't just have friends because they agree with your every move. That's not a friend.
That's a yes.
A friend, yeah, that's a yes man. Do you know what I mean? A friend is someone that's always going to challenge you because they want to see the best version of you.
Exactly
Do you know what
that,
I mean?
man.
Because,
And that's what we need to do with, like, even our black women, like, that's what we need to do. When we see people trying to challenge them, we tell them no.
No, what you're doing is not right, but you know what I
What
mean?
we're doing,
bruv?
we don't condone, we don't accept it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And bro, this discussion's been so sick, man. Big man thing. I feel like I've gotten a lot of things off
Yeah,
my
man,
chest.
pick
and
up yourself, man.
come on, you know what I mean? Like, this conversation was just needed, innit? Do you know what I mean? It was needed. But yeah, man. Obviously, if you have any, you get me, any positive feedback you want to give to me,
Or any video
suggestions, just drop it in the comments. I'll get back to it, try to reply to everybody. You know what I mean? As I'm going along with this YouTube stuff, like, as people are starting to notice in my videos, the way I'm articulating myself, you can tell that there's improvements coming in the video. Do you know what I mean?
Slowly, gradually, you know what I'm saying?
Everything's a gradual process.
You can't rush greatness.
Listen, you know. But it's been your boy Witz Capone,
Been man out of Trizzy.
and this was another video.